Oh, I march to the beat, gonna do my thing. You gotta move this heat, gonna set you free. You wanna need to see the thing I'm gonna move those feet and it set you free. You gotta be, gotta be me. March to the beat. I march to the beat, gonna do my thing. Don't let you know. I don't know where I got my glasses, man. I gotta need them for tomorrow. Alright, playing with no glasses. Whatever. March to the beat. March to the beat, gonna do my thing. March to the beat. Seems like I got too fast. It's hard. It's not easy. Are we fucking serious? Oh. Dang, they back in the bitch. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Perfect. Alrighty. Oh, and I gotta find my glasses really bad, bro. March to the beat. March to the beat, gonna do my thing. March to the beat. March. Come on and move your feet, that is set your feet. Come on, you need to see them. Alrighty. What was I gonna do? Oh, duh. Alright, chat. On my way. Alright, we'll rock with those. Let's get it going.
The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Caleb going to throw right away. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I do remember he likes to roll out a lot. I do. I need to remember that.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Adunze. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. To the air, Williams. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Read that shit like a book, my boy. Ah! Ah! Curry!
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, it's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift in momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And we will not have a return.
What happened, Mama?
They'll bring this to the 30.
All right.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around. Yeah. He's got him in.
He's Luther Burden.
He's going to get this
Really?
inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Type shit.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there at 22. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Okay. I should have freeformed it.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now this defense for the Lions, they were terrific last week in a victory over Buffalo.
There's a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. Being chased out left. Looking right side, it's complete. He's got it.
That's me, bro. I should have freeformed it.
To the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The Bears at 9-5 now on the year. And they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Throwing is Williams.
Burn Browning! The GOAT, baby. The GOAT right there. That's the GOAT right there. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Bing bong.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles. At that time, a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though...
This motherfucker makes every throw on the run. There's not a single, like, inaccurate throw on the run. It's absurd.
14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
All right, now my dumb ass shouldn't be throwing some bullshit. I ain't worried about the Bears, but I just gotta lock in.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with a speed.
My control freak just came off. All right.
2nd and 10 coming up. So Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full.
The control freak just popped off.
Won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
What am I doing?
The Bears will take over here just shy.
Why am I forcing shit?
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step
Let me play
up
smart. Let me play my
and
ball.
over the
I'm
other.
forcing some shit now.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now inside the 25. Powers, and he is in. Touchdown.
But I gotta stop, bro. I gotta.
DeAndre Swift, 71 yards. And the Bears have
But like an idiot.
a nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Alright, guys. Let's playing our favorites. Let's stop fucking playing like a retard. Got it. Alright, good.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We're not fine, we're not fine, we're not fine. We're not fine, we're not fine, we're not fine. We're not fine, bro. What am I doing?
First half for him, that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually
What am I doing?
Like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Now the point after try for Santos. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point. And this is going to be a delay of game. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Yo, Mickey does this thing. You'll notice where she bobs her head. You'll notice where she bobs her head.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the 50, it's gone. McKinnon here, it's complete. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago. Goff now looking to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Now Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1. Now it's gone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
There we go.
St. Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
To throw, Williams. That is caught. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown,
Zach Bond was a little faster, but that's a pick, and then ball game, whatever.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 32 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Goff now to throw. Goes to Laporta, right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Gone. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the
Try to lock in a little bit.
tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
From the gun, here's Williams. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Derek Barnes charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Looking to throw. Williams. Past the 20. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season. That is not an insignificant number.
Indeed it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
Brandon Bryan and Jadeveon Clowney have not been getting pressure this game, bro.
Final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
I just need y'all to get a little bit of pressure. A little bit, man. Just don't give him fucking 25 years, man. You guys are both on one-on-one box, too? I don't know why
to kick this one away.
fuck y'all aren't getting in.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I mean, we could try it, but last time it was kind of box. But we'll see right now.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This looks like man coverage.
When trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
Holy shit.
Flushed out right. That was going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is
Oh my god, Jared Goff is fucking the GOAT. Jared Goff is the GOAT. Jared Goff is the GOAT.
Inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Goff now looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down in the yard. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Shit.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. It winds up just an incomplete pass, though. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff as his guys are able to extend their lead. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Williams. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Okay.
Today, and it'll wind up a first down. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's Williams. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Here's Goff.
He underthrew the fuck out of him. Brought down.
He's taken down. A Bear sack. Jervon Dexter able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
To throw, it's Williams. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
And he's going to go down.
Oh my God, pressure finally got there. Holy shit.
Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. Under pressure, they got him again.
Oh my God, Baron Browning just came alive.
Browning, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the 50, it's gone.
Damn.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Goff throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Holy what a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Gibbs straight ahead. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Goff now looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
So I gave myself 90. Yo, what if I told you Marion here is out
That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Working out of the gun, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Williams. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a...
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this. And you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Oh, Adunze wide open. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Just keeping the play alive. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And now here's another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.